Hey YouTube, this is Ryan making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button and also please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. This is a short video overview of one of the more unusual knives that I have in my fixed blade knives I have in my collection, and it is the Cold Steel 1849 Rifleman's knife. The reason why I say this is a little bit of a different, just an overview. I actually didn't buy this knife to use it per se. I bought it because it looks awesome. I like big knives, and I've always been fascinated with the idea of big Bowie style, or Bowie, or however it's supposed to be pronounced, Bowie style knives. And I actually wanted a Von Tempsky Bowie, and I didn't buy them when they were at the right price. Now they're quite expensive. They can be $400, $500, $600 from what I've seen. When Cold Steel brought out this knife, the 1849 Rifleman's knife, it satisfied my need for a large knife, and I actually think it's, in my opinion, probably a better version of that style knife. So that's why I bought it. I didn't actually buy it to use it as such. I don't need a 12-inch fighting knife, and that's exactly what this is. It was designed as a fighting knife, and I just bought it for the cool factor and the fact that I love big knives, and it's a beast. It's spectacular. I really enjoy just owning this piece. Run through a few of the stats. It's a spear point with a non-sharpened swedge, full tang. As you can see, a satin finish. It's made out of 1085 high carbon steel, rosewood handles with brass fittings. It does have a full tang. The tang goes all the way through here, and this handle is actually fitted over the top of the tang, but the tang goes all the way down here. There it is. Actually, because it's a big knife, I loop up. There it is in my hands. Plenty of room on it. Has a 6mm spine. Very stout. Good heft to it too. Weighs like 24.2 ounces. So it's a big burly knife. Why I've got the cloth, because I found the 1085 really gets a patina up really quickly. It's actually got a few spots on it already. There at the tip, you can see that I can't get that out. It's a little bit of a pitting actually, I think. But anyway, yeah, it's a mark on it. So I oil them down, and then for the video I've wiped it off. Obviously I'll re-oil it before I put it back in the sheath. But I just wanted to show it off because it's a fun knife, like a purchase that I only purchased it for its cool factor and the fact that it's fun. Close up of the blade. As you can see, that the satin finish on it, it's quite reflective. It's a beautiful piece. Like, in my eyes, I love it. It's a beast, as I said. Basically, this is a knife that is a great knife for what it is, and I assume it is very well suited to what it was designed for, which is fighting. It's a fighting knife. In 1849, the rifleman only had flintlocks, so they'd have one shot, and then it usually degenerated down into hand-to-hand combat. And this knife was designed for them to have a large fighting knife on their belt when they ran out of their one shot. Didn't have time to reload. I didn't buy this knife as a user. I bought it as a talking point because I thought it looked awesome, which it does in my eyes. And it gives me a lot of pleasure just to pull it out of the sheath and hold it. And if I never use it, I'm still entirely satisfied with the purchase. I will note they are getting quite expensive now. I think I bought this one for $149 off the top of my head. That was a little while ago, and they're easily $250 now. I don't think you'll get one for under $250. There it is. I will note it didn't come very sharp from the factory, and it still hasn't got what I'd consider a good sticky edge. I'm going to get it professionally sharpened. I've tried to sharpen it with the sharp maker and whatnot, and I've actually put it on the work sharp as well, but it's very thick behind the edge. With the 6mm spine, it carries, like, it doesn't start, the secondary bevel, the primary bevel doesn't start to here, and it's very thick. And it's designed to be robust, and that's why it was cut. It was ground that way, and I fully understand why they did it. I just don't have the means to be able to put a good working edge on it. So I'm going to take it probably over to the knife shop here in Brisbane and get them to put a good working edge on it. But overall, if you want a really nice talking point, and there it is. This is the sheath too. I should have shown it. Really classy piece. Try and get it all in the frame, and it's just a friction fit. Doesn't have any retention or anything. But when it's on the dangler, it sits on your belt. It's a very heavy knife. I doubt it'd fall out, but it will. Will slide out because it's just a friction fit in there, and it is getting a little bit looser every time you put it in there, but it's entirely good for what it is. But as I said, it's a classy piece. It's all brass fittings. It's all really well made. It's just Cold Steel did a really good job, and I've actually seen patterns of originals of these, and I don't know if they had the 6mm spine, but they look almost exactly the same pattern. So they did a really good job of replicating it. Anyway, there it is. That's the Cold Steel 1849 Rifleman's knife. Bit of a look at one of my more fun knives. Anyway. Thanks for watching.